So you just got your copy of MLB The Show 25, either for Xbox or PlayStation, and you're searching through, you go to single player, and you see this new thing called Diamond Quest, which you've never seen in any of the early release footage, none of the streams. Nobody's really talking about it. You have no idea what it is. You go into it, you're gonna have 3 different quests that you're gonna be able to try and choose from. You can see this one, you get a 79 Soto, 81 Judge, and then you have a rare and you have an epic for each one. This one's packs, or you can get Garrett Crochet or Bryson Stott. You can see here we already started one. I'm gonna show you when you go into it. So just to show quickly, you hit continue. It's gonna bring you in so you can build your team. Anytime you go in or exit, you're gonna be able to change your team up. You don't have to lock it in. This isn't like an event. It's not like BR. You can change it every single time if you want to, if you realize you're missing a player or anything like that. So when you first go in, you're gonna have this little screen pop up. It's gonna have you roll a dice. If you roll a 6, you get a positive perk. If you roll a 1, you get a negative perk. So you go in, you hit triangle or whatever the button is on the other system, and you roll it, and you're gonna get a thing. So we got 4. All that means is you can move 4 spaces. You don't get a perk, you don't get a negative perk, you get nothing. So you can go 1 space in either direction. You can't go diagonal, it has to be one or the other. So you can see we're kind of sitting on a little thing of concrete. When you go on one of these green ones, it's gonna turn into concrete. Now you found a mystery space. We earn peanuts. Peanuts are gonna go to the coach's cart, which is another little block that you have to discover. That allows you to buy other perks. I think 2 diamond perks and a gold perk. So you'll notice as we're also moving, we have 3 more moves you can go through here. Hidden in this board and is randomized every single time you go into one of these, you're either gonna have a moment to do, it'll be something like strike out a batter, get a save, get 2 base hits, get an orbit, whatever, moments. Or you're gonna have a showdown. You're gonna have to score 2 runs. All the ones that I've done, it's always been 2 runs. And you just gotta get 3, obviously. It's a showdown. They're not on crazy difficulties. It's either veteran or all-star, I don't remember. But it's on one of those. And then you're gonna notice this guy, every time you move, he's also gonna move spaces. He only goes on the green. He can't go on these little concrete blocks that you lay down. You can see here, if you beat him, you get 5 show packs and you get a gold perk. If you lose to him, you lose half of your peanuts, and you'll lose, this one in particular is ludicrously decreased speed while stealing. So you're not gonna be able to steal. That one's not really that big of a deal, it's whatever. But if you lose to him, you still remain in this. All you do is you get you 2 negative perks. If you lose any of the moments in here, any of the moments or any of the showdowns, you'll get a negative perk. Negative perks last for 1 game. Positive perks last forever. The duration of your run is how long they last. This game is played on legend. So if you're not totally confident, if you don't think you're gonna do it, you know, just put up your best effort. If you lose, you lose. You'll get the 2 negative perks. It lasts a game. You can see there expires in 1 game. So that is what it is. The goal of it is to get to that, the stadium. You can see here, no matter what difficulty you choose to play it on, and you're playing a conquest game, so it's a 3-inning game. If no matter what you choose, you're guaranteed Soto, right? So you choose rookie, Soto, gold difficulty, Soto, epic, 75% to 100%, depending on what you choose. You have a chance to get him as well. As you knock out these green blocks, it ups the percentages. So Soto you don't have to worry about, but for Aaron Judge, you're gonna see the 75 will go up to 80, 80 goes up to 85. The more of these you do, the more percent it goes, and the better shot at getting the top tier reward, the epic reward will be. Now the negative is, if you lose this, if you do this, and you lose every single thing that you got here. So throughout the course of this, every time you do a moment, every time you do, you know, the conquest here or whatever it is, you get these 5 packs, you get bronze packs, you get silver packs, you get whatever. If you lose this game, you lose every single thing that you just went into. You have to restart the entire map all the way back from ground zero. Now, one of the cool things is you don't have to do this all the way straight through. If you need to take a break, if you want to change something, if you need to change your lineup, if you go to back out, it gives you these options here. So you can save and select a new quest, so you can choose one of the other ones. You can completely abandon it, you can restart, or you can save and exit. So if you save and exit, you're gonna see when you go back in, select your quest, it has this continue, or start this quest, because I've already done these a bunch. So now, just to show you, we're going to go into this one, which I was already in the process of doing. So here you go back to your little screen. So you can see I've done half this board. I already did the little conquest thing. I knocked out the little baseball. 72%, you can see down there, has been completed. So you keep going, you knock all these things out. This one you can see has 2 stadiums. And you can see the different percentages there. The green arrow up means that they've gone up because I'm discovering the board. So those are going up on the rare side and the epic side. They're going to continuously go up as you're looking. You're going to get different rewards for your stadium. You can see here, one's Matt Shaw, the other one's Noah Schultz. And over on this one, Travis Bazzana and Chase Burns. What I recommend and what I do, I knock out all of the green before I do the stadiums, so I can get the most amount of packs that you're going to get, the most amount of experience. To be able to do, you're going to go into the stadium, knock it out, play whatever difficulty you want to do. If you want the guaranteed, you know, go to the higher levels. If you don't get either, I don't think I've ever done one where I didn't get either. I either always get the rare or the epic. I've never not gotten either one. And then you're going to get packs and everything else. Knock them all out. Give yourself the highest percent chances of getting the best pulls out of this. Everybody wants the epic. But if you're doing collections or anything, you're going to need all of them anyway, so you're probably going to run through these. I will say that this is one of the best additions to the game. My only complaint, and what I've seen some people say, the only PXP that you gain, so I went into it with the mindset that I'm going to grind Team Affinity, so I load up all silvers. The only one that counts toward any of that is when you do the conquest game, that little angry baseball. The showdown or the moments, it doesn't count for them. So even if they get a hit, it doesn't count toward their PXP. That's the only knock. I understand kind of why they did it. Conquest is the only one that you really have full control over, so that's the only one that you get the stuff for. So if your plan was to grind all this and just stack packs and knock out Team Affinity, this probably isn't the place to do it. Just do it in regular Conquest. But this is definitely worth it. The moments are simple enough. Usually it's like 1 hit or 2 hits and an extra base hit, or just strike out people. Like, they're not bad. The showdown, like I said, is not bad. You just got to score 3 runs. It's on a lower tier difficulty. It's not bad. If you lose the one on Legends, whatever, you get the 2 negative perks. You can see I have one here, significantly decreased speed while stealing. It's a pretty popular one. Whatever, it doesn't matter. You're gonna knock it out if you do one of these things. You're gonna get rid of it. It's not a big deal. The rewards are definitely worth it. You're gonna want to knock them out. You're gonna get XP toward the first inning XP anyway, so it's really not too complicated. It is something that I highly recommend. A lot of people that are doing it get addicted to it, and they just run through these maps multiple times. I'll usually do it just to warm up. I'll go through it because you're doing a whole bunch of different kinds of games, so you can just kind of get warmed up before you actually hop in and start doing anything else. So overall, if you're going through, you see this, hopefully this video was able to help you. I know that there's a lot of them out there, a whole bunch of people explaining how to do it and do this whole thing. I figured I'd throw my hat in the ring. Like the video if it helped you. Comment down below, ask questions if you need questions. I do stream almost every single day on this channel, so if you want to pop in, say anything, ask questions, I will be more than happy to help you guys.